Welcome to the Dixie Doggers podcast. We're here to share knowledge and heritage. We hope y'all enjoy. For the best cut gear in the business, get with Dave Williams at Southern Cross Cut Gear. Make sure to use code Dixie Doggers for savings on all your Southern Cross cut gear. www.hogdoggear.com.
If you're buying or selling land, farms, or hunting property, these folks know land. Get with Phil Wilson from Georgia Land Brokerage, 678-791-3483.
777 Kennels, Advanced K9 Nutrition. Vertex K9 Essentials, Advanced K9 Nutrition, beneficial to all breeds. You can contact them at 979-206-3050. All right, everybody, we on the air, we recording, here we go. Another Dixie Doggers podcast coming to you. Bam, here we go. Hey, this is probably our most famous segment, our most famous show. It's our most famous guest. Well, here we are with Uncle Pat, y'all. We back with Uncle Pat. We've had a few weeks where this man's been working, run off, got married, been raising kids and catching boar hogs. I mean, my God. Tell us about it, Unc.
Hey, man, look, you don't make me blush.
Shit.
You know, all that bullshit.
You ain't blushed since you was born.
Probably not.
Turn my headset up a little bit.
I guess since I've been on here have I been on here since my old lady went and bought her a gun?
No, y'all.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know if you saw that video of her on Facebook.
I did.
Man, look, she's like, I don't want to hunt. This was last year, and she did.
Yeah.
And this year, same thing. And I said, well, if you'd ever go and just see. So I bought a side-by-side, a Yamaha 1000. I like it. But anyway, she wanted to go then just to ride with me and hang out, whatever. Well, I knew where his damn buck was at, and so I cut down that way, and I ain't going to elaborate too much, but I cut back. I seen them dogs throwing their nose up in the air. By the time I got my hand where it needed to be, he was out of his bed and gone.
Mm-hmm.
And it was foggy, so we come up out of the bottom and got up in the piney woods. And I said, you watch the field back yonder, and I'm going to watch this pipeline. Damn, they was coming. You hear me? Coming. And I ain't got no Garmin, I'm old school.
Mm-hmm.
And they got out there with this big old pond and slew. I figured that buck could just blow right across that, but he didn't. He swung around low, and by the time I heard the dogs, because they don't bark a lot on the track, they kind of a poaching style.
Yeah.
Time I heard them swing low, I looked back at her, and she's looking at me. I said, what are you doing? I said, the goddamn deer probably done come across behind you. Ain't nothing come across here. About that time, 4 of them goddamn piranhas come through there barking. You zoom right across that field.
Yes, sir.
I said, well, I guess they barking in there.
Yeah.
It was foggy that morning, I'll give her that. But it wasn't that damn foggy.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, well, she got excited. She was excited. Went down there and I found a big old track, and she kept after me to go again. I said, that son of a bitch ain't coming back yet. I said, I don't give a damn to go down there. I ain't driving all the way over yonder to shoot no damn old click in.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to wait. We're going to give this son of a bitch a week. And we're going to get him. Well, me and Carter slipped off over there. And the dog was kind of assing around to the left of me. And the damn buck comes out. And Carter shot him. The dog never got to bark at him. Kind of messed up a good thing. But
That was his first deer, wasn't it?
Yeah. About 130-inch 10-point. Not nothing. I don't want to put nobody like. A lot of people's got a picture say kill the stud.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, if that's your stud, I don't really care. But it has to get over about 150, 160 to get me shook.
Yeah,
And
they got to be pretty good, pretty healthy, huh?
yeah, for real. Not nothing against nobody what they kill, bro. I'm a butt fuck if they running it right to get me excited.
That's a fact. That is a
If they
fact.
running it right.
Yep.
I was zero excited for Carter to kill that son of a bitch and a hound wasn't on him.
Mm-hmm.
Now he was pretty shook up.
Oh, I bet.
But so anyway, about a week goes by. I had to go back to work. I about get right at it. I said, let's try us a little punch. And just see if we can get something up. And really trying to get a hog, but they jumped and swung, and I overshot it. So I cranked the side by side up, and I wheeled around. I went about 100 yards, and I was just finna touch the brakes. That bitch come over the hood of that side by side of that field. They were trying to catch that motherfucker. And if anybody knows, like, if you driving down the road and a deer comes out at you, a lot of times if you're real close, it'll turn and run down the road ahead of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
It won't go on the cross, but that's what that somebody did. But that was a major malfunction.
Yeah.
On this part.
No Texas heart shot.
And as soon as it made, like I told her to grab the wheel, I never let off the gas.
That's right.
I slung a little something up there and slowed it down just enough dogs could go to catching it right there in the road, right there in the field,
Mm-hmm.
And that son of a bitch was slinging them dogs and stomping and kicking. Them dogs catching. She looked at me. She said, in the morning, I'm going to town and buy me a rifle.
Yep. I seen that video. I was like, that's all it took right there.
I never got her to shut up long enough to go to sleep that night. Boy, she was wound up.
That's good.
Talking about a good dog race would do that to a son of a bitch.
It will. It definitely will. Like certain areas we live in, we can't run dogs on deer.
Yeah.
But now I can take some of these little rough hide terriers or jags or whatever else, and I can go walk a cut over and try to jump a rabbit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, make things easy around. That's all I do.
And that it works. It works, don't it, Bubba?
Oh God, man! It's when you're killing bacon.
And I mean, you ain't got to put the heat on them. Now it's always nice when they are nipping on that ass, but you can do a whole lot just easing around.
Just ease around. That's right. So anyway, that got her shook up. So she bought her I didn't tell her what to buy. She went and bought a 243 heavy barrel, helical fluted, target rifle looking with a suppressor. She spent plenty of my money. And I just let her. But by about that second dog race next year, she's gonna wish she'd bought that 30-30. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's that.
Well, I mean, you got married in that time frame there too.
I did. It ended up being cold, and some things got shifted around, and little Remy got hijacked, and so that messed a lot of
I seen that.
And,
I seen that, and that's a sad situation.
Hats off to Randy Durrell for leading the charge on trying to put that.
Yes.
Help that family get back together,
and
we all know the situation.
Yep.
They know it better than I do, but.
Well, I honestly, I was in that situation, but my boys weren't that old. And this was with Nathan and Luke, and I really want to reach out to TJ, but I was trying to give a little time to calm down because there are certain steps that you can do and can take that will help. And it helped me being a single father. I got full custody of my boys, and it was a similar situation. Like when they won't answer the phone or show up or call, hey, it's hard to maintain your composure. And my hat's off to TJ for being calm. Well,
that's what they're trying to do. Is I've been there, not that situation, but in other ones where they're trying to get you to act out, so they put you in jail for 30 years.
That's right. That's what they're trying to do. Get you to act a fool.
What you do is when you're in that situation, you go to the Bible, like I tell everybody.
Yes, sir.
And you go to that one that says, "Be still and know I am the Lord, and vengeance is mine," and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And you stand on that, and in time you will prevail.
Yes. It's
short term. It ain't worth a damn on a man. Son,
no.
I'm gonna tell you. It's pretty rough.
And like you said, hats off to Randy and Jake and all you guys out there. There's a lot of them that's their condolences, their prayers, and just them being concerned about it. I mean, my hat's off to them. Like I said, I try not to say a whole lot on there. I talk on here enough,
Yeah.
And
I don't know the situation.
I don't.
But I know what I saw for the last 5 years.
Yes.
And I've never seen them people. And everywhere I go, I see Remy.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't know them people if they walked up here. So
ain't that
they
the
ain't
truth?
done a whole lot in his life.
And it sure ain't from TJ whooping on him or being abusive or nothing. If anything, he needs a whooping.
I could be guilty of the ass whooping on.
Me too. Yeah.
I be wanting a shot collar.
But
he really ain't that bad of a kid.
No, Lord, no. He's out there. He's just a kid. He's a young boy. And I mean, which he's turned into a young man through all this kind of shit right here. Look at the toll it's taking on that youngin.
You got to grow up fast, son.
Yep, that's tough. But like you said, hey, a lot of things been going on with all that, and speaking of youngins, you got little Carter with you now.
Yeah,
and that's the only reason you got married, ain't that what he said?
That's why. That's the word on the street. Is the only reason I married his mama, so I can have him for a son.
That's what little Carter said.
God damn, that's true. He told about 10 people that little son of a bitch.
He told him it's the only reason you got married, so I could be your son.
Yeah, so I can be his dad.
Yeah, that's good shit there, buddy.
But yeah, the wedding went good. Man had Brad Stanley cooked 200-pound bar hog rib dog cut for the wedding. That fed him out about 3 months. Daisy wasn't gonna have it. She had to come down front with me. She just squealing and cutting up. You know how it is.
Oh yeah.
Ain't got no coos. Yeah, that's about it.
I got you.
But going back to that, the way me and her went in there and jumped that buck that day, man, if y'all want to jump and kill bucks, you got to hunt them bucks. You got to have ass be still hunting him, even when you're running dogs.
Mm-hmm.
You got to put some strategy behind your cast. Cast your dogs into the wind. Give them everything. So say if you jumped a buck 2 or 3 times in a certain area, and nobody, like most hunt leases, nobody hit the stomach when it comes out. Next year, start right there.
Yeah. Hold on, you're breaking up a little bit there, Pat.
So you can hear me now.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Some other people ain't gonna remember what you remember. So you act like you being nice and say, I'm gonna let y'all cast first. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And you send them over there in the area where that bug was jumped at 3 or 4 times the year before.
That's right.
And you go get that son of a bitch wipe somebody's ass at 3 or 4 times. And you get still planting feet.
That's right.
And
there you go.
If you can't remember from one hunting season to the next, you don't need to be leading a dog.
Lord, no.
But you act like you being nice. You know what I'm saying? Say, look here, boys. I'm going to let y'all cast first.
That's
and put
right.
them right here. And I'm going to sit back and let y'all have it.
Give y'all the first shot. Go ahead.
Yeah, be nervous. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Y'all go in there and show us what's happening with them. See what they're made of.
Yeah. Some days I might not even cast my dog. I just like to shoot sometimes.
There you go.
I don't need a good dog. Some other people got a good dog. I like to shoot.
I'm beginning to see that more and more. I guess I'm getting a little older myself, and for a long time I was like, well, I won't take my dogs. And we literally was just talking about it, and I was like, well, I'm sure they got plenty of dogs.
Oh, hell yeah, man. There's deer dogs everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't saying good ones is everywhere, but I'm saying the son bitch in a run of goddamn deers is everywhere.
Yeah.
I got a yard full of them.
I was thinking, say, yeah, we got a few. Lord, we had one.
Even when they ain't supposed to be.
How big is her? We got one of them little. It's a little hide. He looks like a little jag. He's mostly jag. And that son bitch got on a race the other day, and he was gone. Like, he went a few miles, son. He made that son bitch a big swinging loop.
For 2.5 hours.
Ran that son bitch for 2.5 hours.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that little over here in these mountains. I mean, that
By himself.
That by himself.
He was not close to her at all. But
No, but by God, he wasn't letting off.
No.
I said, if that son bitch's legs was longer, I said, boy, he'd be a bad dude.
You just like, you guys, before it gets too far away, y'all remember where them bucks was jumped at, the ones that got away that's still there for next year.
Yeah,
hey.
That's exactly right, because they're going to be in that general area. Right there. This year, I've done it several times. I messaged you back in toward Christmas, and I said, all right, so tell me what days to do this, and I went those days, and this is no shit. Now, I done this to myself. I told Nathan before I went in there, I said, look, I'm going to go right here. I said, here's where they cross, blah, blah, blah. And the wind kind of changed on me a little bit, so I swung around.
Yeah.
And when I swung around, I looked up, and he looked right at me. And I'm talking about feet, not yards, feet. I said, son of a bitch. And so I said, I'm going to ease out. He never did blow, but he bounced on off. I said, I'm going to ease out. I'll come back in a day or two. And I'd be damned if I didn't do it again. I said, well, I know one damn thing. It ain't going to happen the third fucking time. Because either he's going to get smarter or I'm going to get smarter one. Somebody going to do something.
And I don't, y'all hunt your dogs how you want to. But dropping that tailgate, boom, getting out your truck, slamming the door, talking like, be damn it. Like Jake says, pants outside, voice is loud.
Mm-hmm.
So you get out and slamming the door and dropping the tailgate, get it, and woo, come on, woo, go out through there yelling like a drunk Indian. Hey, if that's the way you want to hunt, you hunt that way. But what you're doing is calling your dogs past all the buck deer laying down.
Yep.
Them buck deer gonna lay, when they hear all that shit, they're gonna lay down, they're gonna go out the back door or not go nowhere at all, let you walk right past his ass.
Yes, sir.
And he's in there a little ways. Slip up there, get that wind in their nose. Slip up there and sit down. Go about 20 yards and sit down.
Mm-hmm.
Get the dogs time to hunt. Don't you calling them? Most of them bucks lay side the road. I mean, I don't know how many y'all killed. I got 64 mounted. Probably 35 or 40 of them some bitches head of the hound. So I mean, you just go by that.
Mm-hmm.
And you just slip up there and sit down. Give the dogs time to hunt. If you got to walk through the woods and screaming at a holler, I got some 22 bullets and I'll give you a pair of puppies. Let the son bitch and dogs do the hunt, son.
That's right.
You do the killing.
Hell yeah.
If you having to holler him up for him, boy, dog feed, I can help you with your dog feed feel bad.
Mm.
And there probably ain't nothing wrong with the dog. That's just probably the way Pawpaw did it, the one before did it. I'm just giving you another perspective. If you ain't having luck.
That's right.
Like, because luck ain't got a goddamn thing to do with it.
Maybe.
People say you the luckiest son of a bitch I know about killing a buck deer. I don't argue with them.
There you go.
I let them think it's luck. But I'm already thinking this year about next hunting season.
Mm-hmm.
And how I'm going to put it on their ass one more time.
That's exactly right.
Ask Carter Schultz if I ain't taught him how to whip back and get that track, son.
Yeah.
160-inch 10-point.
Yeah, I seen that. Right. I seen that video too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that one.
How to whip back, get that track. Just pull down there and just let the dogs. What we're gonna do is, you know how most people erode their dogs. Mm-hmm. I rode them down there where I wanted to go, and I killed it. I said, "The hell, Let's talk about life for a minute. Let the dog hunt.
That's right.
We sat there about 15 minutes. Hey, they lifted that stomach within 100 yards of us.
Shit.
Took them 15 minutes to find the motherfucker. That old buck deer, son, he was laying there. He was holding on to his money.
I tell you, like you talking about giving them another perspective. This is something that and you'll know what I'm talking about. And there's a bunch of other guys that will, but you get a lot of guys that deer hunt with dogs. All right, so say if you can't deer hunt with dogs in your area, get you a couple of guys that run rabbit dogs. But they ain't worried about killing no bunch of rabbits. They just want to work their dogs. Let them fellas come hunt your property. I promise you, if you let them come hunt your property, let them run them dogs before bow season, they're gonna call you and say, "Lord have mercy, you ought to seen this buck just jumped up."
What you talking about?
Let me tell you, I knew there was a 160-inch 10-point at this lease that I'm on right now. I knew this one. When did Marc and them call us? Back in October?
Yes.
September, October. He said, Joe, there's a damn tank back here. And that son-of-a-bitch is literally within 50 yards of any direction of that same spot every time. But I'm just let him breed up all them does this time. Maybe get him next year.
Hey, I know everybody's heard this story 100 times. I'm going to tell it again. Zach offered Charlie Brown's son was a finish the hog dog and a bay pin winner all at the same time. Deer proof son of a bitch. Every time they dropped him, I killed a deer in South Carolina. He wasn't running them. I was just watching which way he was going. I get ahead of him. He took them out by me. I would flip them.
Hell yeah.
They didn't give me but 4 bullets, and I killed 5.
Hell.
300 weather.
That old Charlie Brown. That Charlie Brown's a nice dog.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah.
I watched him in Bay Pen quite a few times, and he was out there in Georgia.
Zach was pretty much like me, hated in his area by his peers. And,
yeah.
He's the one that said, when old Charlie jumps, the deer will hit that cutover. I said, I'm already headed there. He said, great minds think alike. I filled the freezer for him.
There you go. Now, there's a lot of places, deer season's going out now, or starting to get over with. Gun season and stuff is. So, everybody's
Texas, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of, like here, we've got till next week? This coming week, I think it goes out.
Tuesday, I think.
On the 10th. And
yeah, Tuesday.
So, now it's time for us to get back after some hogs. And
these boys over here in East Texas, everybody got a hog dog in East Texas.
Oh, yeah.
And they talking about there wasn't 100,000 hog hunters in the nation. Shit. Garmin sold 200,000 units last month.
Oh, yeah, I imagine so.
For real. That's the real number.
That's what I said. I imagine so.
That's a horse of another color, but they catching them right now over here. And these boys, they good boys, and they got good damn dogs, man. Hell, I even killed one today.
Oh, I seen that.
Boy, blind hog found an acre. But I done got the damn cripple. I had to have help get out of the woods. But I'm gonna tell you, they broke 3 times. I have nothing but my yard dogs on him, which they ain't too damn shabby. They sell, but they ain't really the best ever. But they broke the 3rd time. They set him up in between in a tornado blowdown where a big red oak was peeled up with that big clay root sticking up.
Oh,
and another big red oak about waist high running perpendicular. If that's even a word, I think it is. Makes it sound special. And he was back up in there like that. And they was burying him. And my little 4-month-old puppy, that's why I really was in there trying to catch his ass. He done got the following. He was up on top of that log, man, down at the hog. About 175, 80-pound boar hog. I just slipped up there to the other side of that log, reached over that log, and he never saw me. Hey, if you ever walk 5'1" or 2'1", and ain't got no bulldog on him, you see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And I shot him in the behind the ear with that 6.5 Grendel, and that catch dog there held him pretty good.
Yeah, didn't get slung loose, did it?
No, he didn't slang him nowhere.
Now, you're talking about shooting, baying and shooting a hog. How different is that? What do you got to do different than just turning a bulldog loose going to a bay?
Man, if I got a good bulldog, it's 10 times easier than shooting one. Because you got to look out for the dog. You got to look out for this. You got to look out for that. And I like to get like real close, like 10 feet. How many out there's gonna get 10 feet of a 250-pound hog and before they do anything with him? No dog's holding him.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? My dog is back baying him. I usually go up so close and wait till he charges. And when he charges me, I shoot him. Because like I said before, I'll never get to go to Africa because I'm not sure the government's going to let me leave the state for one thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can get back in. I'm pretty sure I can go. They'd be glad for me to go. I'm not sure they'll let me back in.
Yeah, they might not let your ass back there like, boys, he's out of here.
And I can't speak that shit. So I'm going to stand right here, but that's as close as I can get to Cape Buffalo or whatever. So it's pretty exciting to me, and I hunt by myself 100%. If somebody's got a gun, I'm not going.
Yeah, that makes you nervous. Makes me nervous.
I am not going, and y'all know why. It's obvious why.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna get into that, but
I understand.
That's why I don't run deer dogs with a bunch of people. I just don't do it. It's too easy to get something to happen, and it's not easy to get over.
No.
People think that, oh well, Pat, he just hunting. No sir. While a day goes by, you won't think about it. I promise you.
Yep.
And that's all you do. You live in one day at a time, and all the therapists, they all say, well, you got to just keep moving forward. And then you got your haters on the flip when you try to move forward, pissed off because you're moving forward. Well, I paid this son of a bitch over here $100 an hour. They told me to move forward.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know what the fuck they said because it's my life. You don't like it?
That's right.
I don't give a. I'm going to say it. I ain't supposed to say nothing like this in here. If I don't like it, I can't help them. I don't give a fuck.
That's right.
I got to do what's best for me, and that's all I got to say about that.
Well, I mean, I agree with you. You got to do what's best for you because you'll drive yourself to the point of insanity, worrying about trying to make stuff good for everybody else, and not just that. You'll wind up being just a complete dumbass. I mean,
oh God,
you'll make a fool out of yourself. You know it.
I mean, there's books for everything. The main book is the Bible. Like I said, I'm no Bible thumper, as you can tell, but I know it well. Ask me how I know it. I had to learn it to survive.
That's right.
And there's other psychology. I read 21 psychology books in 23 days. I'm a big reader when I decided to read. And I learned a lot about health by reading too. Reading the whole books. And, I guess we talked about Pop dying. Mr. Floyd Boudreaux passed away month before last now, huh?
Yeah, I was thinking to say that was we talked about it just a little bit on our last episode. Yeah. I had a guy I seen he had made a post. He's got a bulldog group, Instagram or something. And he was there were several people had brought up the topic of, can you test your bulldog's gameness through hog hunting?
No.
Amen. No. And there was quite a few guys on there that was like, well, yeah, you can. And of course, that one guy, he was like, well, me and him was talking on the flip, and he was like, well, what do you think? I was like, well, I got on there. I was like, look, I've had it to where a dog was held on till he was over with. He was dead game. But that is not a true test. Like it's
No,
not the same. It's not the
it's
same.
all prey drive.
Yes. So that look at this shit right here. I literally, but I told you earlier, I said I wrote some stuff down.
Yeah.
I have gameness definition. Right under that, I've got next is prey drive, then hunt drive. Ain't that some shit? So that's what it is. It's prey drive. And people don't understand the difference between prey drive and hunt drive.
We'll be back after a quick break.
Quick thanks to the supporters of the Dixie Doggers podcast.
Light Hounds.
Southern Cross Cut Gear.
Phil Wilson with UC Hunting Properties.
Rankin Ranch 38 Cattle Company.
777 Kennels Advanced Canine Nutrition.
And the old Boars N Broads.
Hey, look, I'm going to make this real simple for you. You see me, pictures of me in a titty bar the other day or whatever. That's prey drive.
Yeah.
That's prey drive, son.
Yeah.
I was 100% prey drive. But when she told me I needed to go home, I didn't let it be dead game. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly right.
I fucking curved out.
Yeah. But I was, they was asking about what the definition of game, what game is, and Pop, to me, I think he had the best. He's like, they're just too stupid to quit.
Yeah.
They just won't,
That's what I was going to say. That's where I learned most of my shit was reading books and being quiet when the old folks spoke.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that some of these guys need to learn.
Yeah.
If not, they'll always be irrelevant.
Yep. And they become more irrelevant.
If they speak trying to be relevant to gain relevance when they should be listening, so they become old and learn something.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it works. That's the way it always works. And that's just the way it is.
I had a guy tell me, he said, I don't feel like I want to have to tell people I'm the toughest hog hunter there is. He said, I just think that they should automatically know it. That's pretty, you know what I'm saying?
I don't mind telling Randy Durrell I'm the best.
Well, Randy knows you're the best already. That's all it is, man.
He has a poster of me in his room at his mom's house. I don't mind telling
Is it
Randy
next to Tom Cruise? Is it next to that Tom Cruise poster?
Yeah, it's above it.
Oh, hell. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I want everybody else to know that I promise I can learn something from each and every one of you out there listening to this today. If I was said around the campfire or whatever bullshit session, beer time, whatever you call it, and was to listen to you talk, I'm listening to you to understand and not to respond. And that's the key. When you start listening to respond, you're irrelevant. But if you listen to understand, because I promise you, there's every one of you listeners out there can teach me something. Or remind me something I forgot, mainly.
Yeah.
We all know a lot of shit. We just don't all know it at the same time. So you down there in the woods, you think it's blah, blah, blah. Jake is the best in the world about saying, well, this right here. Yeah, God dang it, man. Yeah, you're right. Because I'm sidetracked thinking about something else. We all have to be brought back to zero.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is.
No, I agree with that. There's always room for growth and improvement, no matter who you are, no matter your age, or no matter what you're doing. Like you can always improve. I mean, the thing about it is you have to realize that there's something wrong first, or you have to, let me rephrase it. It ain't got to be nothing wrong. You have to realize that you're not perfect and you don't know every damn thing. And then you can improve.
Oh, hey, if you think you know everything about a dog, you finna get your feelings hurt.
Oh, ain't no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
That's what will he do?
He'll
Eat
make
shit
you
and breed his mama.
Yes, Lord.
Hey, that's the only thing I can guarantee him to do. And if he'll do that, he'll do any damn thing.
Yep.
So, on a good note, remember a while back on the podcast, and I was wondering if Mr. Brother Don Lofton was still alive, fox hunter.
Yeah.
He is indeed. And I think Shannon Raska said that at the wedding he was been inducted into the Fox Hunters National Hall of Fame. So that is like the most prestigious thing a man could do or be inducted into and be a fox hunter. So hats off to Mr. Brother Don for that.
Yeah.
Unless I read it wrong, I'm sure somebody will correct me because I didn't. Hey, we got Nazis. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I get my stories sometimes, but I'm pretty sure I'm close on this. So, Mr. Brother Don, I'm glad that somebody's, he ain't just local, but he's local to me.
Yeah, no, that's saying something there,
That's big news in the fox dog world.
Yep.
And as we all know, the fox dog world and the hog dog world ain't that far apart anymore.
No, it seems to be growing together per se, which I think it has been for a long time, but it hasn't been exposed the way it has been in the past several years.
Yeah.
You got guys like yourself that are really successful with the fox pen type dogs, the running type hounds, and then making crosses with them and stuff. And we found success with them. Logan Campbell and I mean, the name goes on, or the list goes on, and these are guys that catch hogs. I ought to take my name out of that hat, but like the rest of you guys, I'd somebody catch some hogs.
Yeah, they catch hogs. If I catch 5 or 6 more hogs this year by myself like I did today, which I caught 3. I didn't talk about the other 2 because they were some shows and shit. Mm-hmm. But them some bitches don't count. That ain't a hog. That's a show.
Yeah, those are pigs. That's what I always say. So we caught 10 pigs today.
Yeah, and people think they're the same. Well, let me tell you the difference in them. Big wood versus brush.
Yeah.
If you was to work in the logwoods, I mean, you know what I mean? That's big wood. Y'all y'all cutting brush.
That's right.
Brush ain't worth the shit for nothing. Big wood where the money's at. So, if that made sense, I don't know.
No, it does. It does to me because we deal with that shit all the time.
That's like a real game bulldog, and a counterfeit bulldog. That's the difference in big wood and brush.
Yep.
Big wood worth something. Brush ain't worth a damn. It's all wood, but it ain't. One holds value and one don't.
Yeah. Well,
did you see where I posted today, Marshall Willie going hunting? He had that 24-foot goose thing loaded.
Yeah, that Lord of mercy, yeah.
Had 30 or 40 dogs. And hey, the sad part is they're going to meet 2 others. Somebody just got the same thing going on.
Yep.
And you see them foxtail crosses he got in there?
Mm-hmm.
He ain't no rookie at it, son. Them boys will put it on your ass. They got them big game Timbers cross with some of the best walker dogs in the nation. If you look up the Willies, they won about everything. I think his dad and them, they won about everything you could win running a fox and cow dog.
Yeah.
And transition that into the hog dog world. Hell, just like me, Daddy had a fox pen, so I knew everybody. Hell, I could try this or try that. It didn't cost nothing,
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying earlier. Like guys like yourself, it's nothing new to have these running hounds, for the hog dog side of things. But there's there's now, it seems like there's a surgence of hunters that are like, man, we got to add something into this.
They're getting their ass outrun. That's why we did it. We got outrun.
And what was y'all running when you got outrun like that, though?
Cur dogs.
Cur dogs.
Then we went to putting plot to them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's true, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing wrong with a plot. You just ain't never going to have no champion on your hands. Say what you want to. I ain't never seen a plot champion nowhere. I looked all through the records of every kind of breed it is. I think we had one when the coon dog, sizzling heat.
Yeah, that's
won the coon dog one time.
Yep.
And that was a blind hog finding acres because Sarge was a better dog. See, people don't understand. They talk about you don't like plot. One time I probably had 80 plots. You know why I don't have 80 plots? I tried to get my ass out running.
Yeah. and
it gets old. Hey, man.
No, it gets old doing that shit.
If you ain't gonna stop him, if you ain't gonna stop him, babe, no way. Let's put that son bitch in another city. Pump air out of him.
Yeah.
Make him wish he was dead.
That's exactly right. We talked to a couple of different guys here recently, and I feel like they're not faced with the amount of pressure. Maybe, I don't know, because they're like, oh, we're not going to have long races. Well, if you run and catch dogs, yeah, you can stop him a lot quicker. But if he gets out ahead of them, then what are you going to do? If you stop the dogs or pick them up crossing the road or whatever, and then go start on another one, well, you can't talk shit because you didn't finish that race. I'd rather, there's times where it gets old if you got a damn 4-hour race and they're running and pushing or whatever. But at the same time, if you got a dog that'll stick in there like that, well, I feel like you got a good dog.
Ask old Benji Noble. You know him?
I know who you're talking about. I don't know him.
Ask him about that Conan bred son of a bitch he took the other day for the second time.
I seen where he had or you made a post about it. He said that some bitch was getting it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I ain't saying that because it come from me, but because Tyrese Johnson over here in East Texas, he's got a Conan bred dog just like I got. And they look just like mine. And he's breeding it to a streaking guinea pig, Jim. Shannon Raska bred something that comes off a Broadway jumper. And I'm going to tell you what, that shit, son. Hey, you can put them on. You can put them to the next road in a hurry, and then you can relay in a hurry.
Yeah,
it's fine. Keep your cur dogs. Hey, I love it. Because if you never get him across one road, you drop 2 fresh cur dogs on him, and you got him within 300 yards. Let that walker pump air out of that something.
Mm-hmm. And there you go right there. See, you're talking strategy. I feel like there's a lot of guys that don't have a strategy. They're just running them.
A lot of guys running their mouth got 3 dogs.
Yeah.
4 dogs. They made 20 hog dogs their whole life. I'll make 30 this summer on accident. It's no shit, because I'll have puppies left over. And I won't want to get rid of them, and I always messed up. End up too many damn dogs and shit.
Yeah, that's.
I did give me another dog.
What'd you get?
I got Kid Rock from Johnny White.
Oh yeah, the bay pen dog.
I got me a bay pen dog, son. I ain't finna do shit. So I'm gonna put a little bay pen strategy on everybody. The dog is good, like good enough to make the 3rd round of bay-offs against the world's best. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he's like side to side moving a lot when he should just stand there and bay. So what I do, I put 4 hogs in there where their teeth ain't cut. Huh?
Yeah.
So he got a little then. He got tight then. He made him. He made it perfect. It was really about 2.5 minutes, but I didn't get my phone to working because I didn't have no board, and I was in the pen with some hogs, and they got teeth, and I'm old.
There you
So
go.
I was like paying attention to that at first, but I got a 2-minute perfect out of him, as fine as you ever saw.
Hell yeah.
And Johnny was like, well, back in some old show, we used to have to pay a sounder as part of the competition.
Yeah.
He said, never thought about it. I said, yeah, just tighten it right up. And there, old Pat knows some bait pen strategy too.
That's right. Those little dogs I used to run all the time, the Jags and Patterdales and stuff. Most of the Patterdales wasn't going to base shit anyway, but some of the
straight catch.
Yeah, we had one that would bay over the years, and that was my sister's little dog. But she still get rough and nippy, but like I did wind up having a few Jags here and there that would bay, but like you said, they move. They're little terrorists. And you know what I did to them, Pat? I put them in the pen with 3 to 5 hogs.
Yeah.
And said, now, learn how to sit still. Because every time they move, one of them's going to roll them. And you remember that, Nate? We used to do that. I'd take and put them back here in that pen. We'd have anywhere from 2 or 3, maybe 4 or 5 hogs in there. Yep. And people would ask me, Kim Simmons and Justin Simmons asked me one time, I took their little dog and they were like, how'd you get her to sit still? I said, I put her in there where if she moves, she's going to get her ass whooped.
Yeah, something will knock the hell out of you.
Yeah, you better, if you stand still, you can bay them. But if you romp around acting crazy, they're going to whoop you.
Yeah, all that damn, I gave that son of a bitch a dose of Adderall through them hog nose. I made him focus.
Get his head right.
Yeah. Speaking of your sister, how's she doing?
That was pretty good.
That was good. I don't know. I don't talk to that son of a bitch. I don't talk to her. She's mean as hell to me and treats me like shit.
Oh, I know her. Yeah. I know her, but
I hadn't talked to her and shit, man. I don't know. Probably close to a month, Pat.
He's probably just busy. He's one of the workingest women I know.
Hey, I'm telling you now, that some gun works, buddy. I think she took over 2 new stores here in the state. She's already running 3 restaurants, and I think the guy that owns the chain of restaurants, once she started working for him, hell, he just started buying more. He's like, she goes and sets them up, gets them running right, then she chills for a while, She knows what she's doing, but she can't chill. She can't sit still no time. She come home for a day or two. Next thing you know, she got to go and do something else. She's working.
Carter's gonna run this. Him and Bustin Bush.
Yeah.
Their daughter. I can't never think of his name.
Is it Sean?
And I should.
Sean Kirby.
Yeah. Sean
right?
Kirby.
Yeah,
that's one great guy. They split the youth day last year, first place, him and her. And
to me, that was one of the highlights of the whole thing is to watch them youngins.
It was good watching them kids.
Yeah, and that girl, she was like, well, I've won a buckle before. She said, it's let him get that one. I was like, look at that shit. And we got grown men over here wanting a fist fight.
Oh, that's something.
Some bitch want a fist fight over a buckle.
Carter's gonna run Kid Rock. But he's gonna run him. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't feed him, I don't water him. He can lead him up there and run him however he wants to. He can win or lose. I don't give a shit.
That's right.
I got the dog to bring him. I ain't gonna lie. I like the way the dog moves around. I see some things I like about him. He moves in a fluid stride, like pouring water when he moves, and he can move 8 feet backwards and never get his feet 6 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
He's just like smooth as a cat's ass. And I'm gonna breed him to be honest with you, at the moment I don't have a bitch good enough.
Yeah.
But I got my eyes open and my ears open. Somebody will have something midsummer when it gets hot, then they stop field trialing all them puppies in the box pen.
Mhm.
Somebody will have something, and I'll pick it up. And of course, it's gonna have to suit me. And then we're gonna. I've been doing the best way. The best cross I ever did was the cur dog over the July jip, and I ain't done it that way since because couldn't never find a good jip.
Yeah.
I got good males, but I'm gonna go back to the cur dog over the female. And I
That's
really
what I
like the
want
way
to
this
do.
dog made. I really like the way he moves around and he handles good. And obviously he'll bay a 10 because I watched him do a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
4 minute, 5 minute 10s too. Not no bullshit. Not in no pumpkin pulling. We was at the daddy of mall,
That's right.
And we're
Nobody
gonna
want
be back.
no fucking pumpkin pulling ass damn 2-minute bay dog. You got to have a 5
Hey, no, that's just like that's just like when these guys is talking about they got something. And, hey, I'm proud they went in them little 3-hour, 4-hour feed drives.
That's right.
If it ain't a 3-day hunt, I won't even look at it.
Yep.
I want that son of a bitch that's doing it 3 days in a row. Because what you end up with is puppies that hunt one good day, one maybe, I don't know. By make it to dinner the next day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You want that consistency.
Yes, sir.
I have found there's only one thing you can breed for, and that's consistency. And that's why I always say have a consistent male over a superstar bitch. Seems to be the best.
Yeah.
He don't have to be no shining star, but he's got to be third place every time you go.
That seems to hold true in any breed. We've had a lot of different breeds of dogs, but that consistency, if you get one that is consistent, that'll go do his damn job. He ain't got to be the absolute best, but he'll do it every damn time.
Say you got a 5-man crew on a drilling rig, and you got 2 that work like hell, but they like me. They only work well under constant supervision.
Yeah.
Then you got another that he don't show up. He work like hell too, but he don't show up all the time. Then you got the other over there. You hardly ever see him moving fast, but he's always busy.
Mm-hmm.
You never had to worry about him. He's always where he needs to be. He ain't burning the barn down, but he's toting wood. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So, now which worker do you praise the most?
Well, exactly. You're the one who's there every day, and he's working, and he's doing what he's supposed to do.
And that's the way you want your dogs too.
Yep.
The same every time you go.
I like, and I'm like you on the female deal. Well, we talked about this the other night when we recorded. I don't know why more people don't put that emphasis on the female, which I mean, a lot of it's their preference, I guess. I've just seen it over the years, mostly in the bulldog world, but it transitions over into the hunting dog world too. If you got, like you said, if you got a superstar female and you put a damn good solid male over, it seems like that consistency value goes up.
Well, I'm gonna make it real simple. Everybody knows Secretariat, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Penny Chinnery chose. They did the flip, and other people won and chose the other because of the stud, and she was ecstatic because she wanted the one out of the other mare. She didn't care who the stud was.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who got the better end of that stick?
Exactly.
Her or them?
Yeah.
Okay. I can make that really goddamn simple with that analysis right there. And another thing, if you don't believe me, you can Google the stories about him. You can look him up. The Silver Fox, Maurice Carver went across the United States and bought the 10. Didn't say he bought a male dog. Said he bought the 10 best bitches he could find and come back to San Antonio.
Yep.
Didn't say he bought a male dog. Didn't say nothing about a male dog. He said he bought the 10 best bitches he could find.
That is a fact.
Now, whose name's on the papers today
Mm-hmm.
of ever got there? You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I mean, like you said, there's a few notable males.
Old people know something. Old people know something.
Shit, yeah. I mean, I since we started doing this, I've talked to so many guys, and I've talked to some that are they're so fucking smart, man. It blows your mind. But they're too smart. They're too smart. They're geneticists, or they've taught biology and stuff like that, and they're teachers. And I'm not saying that they're wrong. I don't mean that, but like they're so smart they can't. The average person can't understand what they're even laying down. But you take an 80-year-old man that has done this shit for 60 plus 70 years, he can explain it to you and show you. And if you just watch, like you said, if you just shut the fuck up, listen to what he was saying or pay attention to what he done, you can learn from him a whole lot better than going to college and taking these courses.
He don't understand genomic sequence or nothing that. He don't understand heterozygosis. He don't understand none of that shit. But what he understands is what got the meat.
Yes.
What's on the firing line? He don't know why. He just knows it does.
Exactly.
And he really don't give a shit why.
Lord no. Like you said, it's about the fact that what works.
Mansfield, Louisiana had an 800-acre fox pen. I think 800 acre. I don't know. And I had a big old black and tan saddleback dog off a Hornet Stinger J, straight liquor bred dog, come off of a jip from Ben Rivers down there. That's top notch shit back in the day. And he come down that. He done got about 4 or 5 year old. He done got pretty smart in that fox pen. He come down that road and grabbed it and went through yonder. That man said, but he come down the road and grabbed it. I said, I don't give a shit if he swung from a vine like Tarzan. He got that son of a bitch and they ain't gonna get him back unless they come down that road and try to snatch it. Then when they do, he ain't gonna bark again till he gets it back. So if you got a dog that's third or fourth in line crossing the road and he's barking, like I ain't talking about a dog that's looking at the first place dog. I'm talking about something 40 yards behind or something like that. And he's barking. Call that son of a bitch. He needs to be drifting.
Yeah.
Trying to get there. He's wasting too much oxygen barking. He needs to be drifting up on that track. So the guys that's wanting these hog dogs out of walker dog, getting them for these fox pen guys, that's what you getting. The son of a bitch that's watering the track out. You got to have a son of a bitch that'll pull up and drift. That old boy said that dog couldn't smell a biscuit straight out the oven. I said, he ain't got time to smell.
That's right.
Gonna be looking at that son of a bitch most of the time. Talking about my past house, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He said, that's how I smell a hot biscuit. I said, he ain't got to. He ain't got to. He's always looking at the meat.
That's exactly right. He gets something to put on that biscuit.
You got it right. Hey, it ain't rocket surgery for brain science.
That's right.
But you know what I don't get?
What's that?
I don't get nobody messaging me about the podcast saying, all we get is praise. All I get is, y'all might get the finger, I don't know. But all I get is like praise. Thank you for this, thank you for that, thank you for this, thank you for that. Which is great. But man, look, y'all don't never hesitate to send me a message correcting me. And on the next podcast, we're going to talk about it. You ain't going to hurt my goddamn feelings because I really don't got a whole lot of them. I got one feeling.
It's usually ill.
No, we
know how cold it is. How big it is.
We don't get any much bullshit hardly ever. Most everything we get, like you said, is everybody's thanking us or praising and talking about how good it is. And they listen to it all day while they're working or whatever. And me and Nate talked about it today. I was like, one thing about it is I'm just gonna be me. And Pat's gonna be Pat. Nate's gonna be Nate.
And we ain't compromising.
No, I'm not gonna be like, well, I better do like this because I want people to like me. Look, hey, I hope you like me for who I am. But at the same time, if I say something and I'm wrong on it, same thing like you said, feel free to correct me and say, hey, you misspoke about this or whatever.
Hell yeah.
But make sure you know what the fuck you're talking about, though.
Yeah, because you better enlighten me on it.
Yeah, because if you don't, I'm going to get you.
We're going to call you out either way.
Oh, hell yeah. Ain't no doubt.
Shit, teach me something. That's how I learned what I learned about them kitty bars. We're getting taught things.
That's right.
Hey, I went the other day, they were talking at smack, whatever. Me and my nephews, we dropped them ham.
Yeah.
Supposed to be on 2 does across the road. And they whooped up through yonder, and I let the air out of one of them pretty quick. And I let the other go on across the road because I was compromised. And and they went on in yonder and made a lose. And damn old shitty-ass fox-fed dogs can't hold no track, you know. That's what I was saying anyway to them about their dogs. I was more talking shit than anything. And, y'all don't think it, but I'm pretty rough on my own, way worse than I am y'all. So anyway, I was being pretty rough on my kinfolks there. And boy, they fired up, was coming back. And I told my nephew, I said, I'm just going to let you handle up on this. And down 13 point, about 145 hit the road. He cut him, flipped, hell.
Wow.
I said, well, hell, I said, I know that's running a good, and I want you to kill a good. I was flying my ass off. I was like, oh, God.
Oh.
They got by me.
Yeah.
I didn't care. I prayed to come back and fix it.
It happens. Sometimes it gets by us a little bit.
We have a good time. You got to have a good time, you know. If you can't take a little ribbon about, that's like them black boys over on the East Coast. Ain't nobody has a better time than them. I love watching their hunting shows. I don't think I've seen them kill about 2 or 3 deer. I've seen them tear some ass up at the camp.
Oh yeah,
oh man.
Oh, they definitely gonna be up in each other's ass. That's all they gonna do. Have a good time. And
I want to go hunting. They won't invite me. I want to go back. I ain't gonna take no gun. I might take a paintball gun or a BB gun.
Take a damn paintball gun. That'd be something. Every time one cross the road, you splatter that some bitch and be like, I could. Just letting you know, motherfucker, I marked him for you.
I just want to ride with one of them and laugh.
Don't you know your damn ribs would be sore, boy?
Oh yeah, they talk more shit than the Japanese radio. I love it.
Hell yeah.
But the hog dog, Uncle Earl's is coming up, and what we talked about. Everybody's getting ready for that. It's going. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be televised live. Like you can. I don't understand how that's going to work.
He's going to live stream it. Think what he said.
Live streaming. I don't know how that shit works, but it's going to live stream on Earl. I'm sure that's a good thing. Got the Bulldog full cut vest, American Pit Bull Terrier, AP, BT race. I think they're going to race some Jags. I don't know. You have to get with Lena Pate. She knows more about that. And I think Raymond Plummer's helping me with the show dog part with Chanley and all that. We got new judges this year. It's just a smorgasbord of shit for everybody to do. That's a Zach Alford's Memorial Sportsman's Class. If he's run in it in the past and ain't won, ain't placed, come back, run again. And this year, if you place, you get a free run in the novice.
There you go.
At the next band, Jake. It's on Jake.
Yeah.
That's something Jake gave us to give away. So if you run in the Zach Alford Memorial Class and you place, you get a free run in the novice class at the next band in Downsville.
Yep. That'd be worth it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's like $100-something right there. I guess.
Oh, hell yeah. It's $160, right? $140, $160. Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's a lot.
But you got a chance. You got a chance to win thousands.
Oh yeah! Look here, you know. I mean, hey, see what you're feeding, bro.
Hmm. Ain't no damn doubt about it. You ain't never gonna know unless you go turn them loose.
Hey, if nothing else, I guarantee you get $100-something worth of bullshit.
Hell
I think, I don't think Randy Durrell talked about that slick tree and coon dog he had on the podcast the other day, but he lost $100 to Trey Moyer.
Yeah. He said he was talking about it. He said he set that up.
Yeah,
like
okay. Slick tree and some line, some of them a bitch.
He made that dog pull up slick.
Oh, I'm sure he did. Twisted his tail or something. To give away $100. That's what I do too.
You don't think Randy be talking shit, do you?
I think Trey Moyer, my favorite cocoa nut, put it on his ass for $100 is what I think. With a slick tree and coon dog.
That's when he's talking about having to cross that creek and it was cold as hell.
Well, damn. I mean, you got to know. You already know. First thing you got to be able to do is cross the creek. You won't get a coon dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they're going to.
Now, I don't give a fuck where you're at. You're going to the creek. Yes.
You're going to.
You might as well just go anyway because the log going to break and get you wet anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you coon hunting. You just expect the worst. And that's it. And you're happy.
That's exactly right.
You know what I'm going to tell you young guys out there, if y'all want to have good hunts every time you go to the woods, don't expect nothing. Because all y'all do, y'all get y'all's expectations up, and y'all are upset through unmet expectations.
Yeah.
I try
Don't expect to do nothing, and I promise you it'll work out better for you.
Oh, yes.
Because if you get down on your lip, your dog's just going to get down on their lip. It's a vicious cycle, goes down the lead, just like you riding a horse that goes through the saddle to his back,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a damn fact.
I think Jay Bird won another Announcer of the Year, Cajun Rodeo Association. He showed me he won all kind of shit, like a knife and a buckle and jackets, and he had some horse blankets, and he had a whole armload of shit he won there the other day. God damn, I said, Announcer of the Year, number 99,
Yeah. He damn sure wins it.
Oh, he does, and that's because he's good at it. He's really, really way better than the venues he does. Don't make his head swell too much, but he could be anywhere he wanted to be announcing him, and would excel at it immediately.
Yeah.
I've never seen him not excel at nothing. Everything he tries, he does good at.
Yeah, since that was probably the best call ever is having him, there at the bays and stuff, man. It just he's entertaining. It's a good time. It keeps everything flowing, keeps everything going. It's good stuff.
It took him a day to know everybody's dog and their name and where they was from.
Yeah, I'm talking about. He knew. Yeah.
Whether you ran 10 times or one time, he knew your name, the town, the state, the dog's name, the statistics it had won. I think man, I can't even remember my own name sometimes.
Ain't that the damn? I know. Damn.
Saying that, say this. We got Crowley Rodeo coming up. That's the kickoff for the year for us. March the 5th or 6th or 7th or something like that.
Got you.
Jimmy Bastrop Memorial. That's Jay Bird's daddy. That's his rodeo, and it's a sign up for the LRCA, I think. And we're gonna be in full effect down there, having a good time. And y'all want to come? It's local. Come hang out. And that's what talk dogs while we rodeo.
Amen.
That's what we do anyway. We either talk dogs and rodeo, or do the dogs and talk rodeo. I mean, that's what we do.
But that's what it's going to involve, though, ain't it, Bubba? There you go.
It goes pretty much hand in hand with us, and that's just the way it is. Everybody needs to send in what they think about the show and what they want to hear. And
got to give us.
It'd make it a hell of a lot easier on me. I mean, hell, everybody's tired of hearing about my life.
Yeah, well, if like you said, they give us some topics, and and say, hey guys, talk about this. And actually, the past day or two, I have had a few topics come in, but in no particular order. Actually, I think yesterday and today, I ain't even had time to sit down and go over them really. But that'll be something I'll forward some of it to you, and when we do the next one, we'll go over some of them. And
Hell yeah!
But
this is everybody's podcast. This ain't Uncle Pat, or this ain't
that's right,
Joey or Nathan or none of the three combined. This is everybody that takes their time to click that button and listen. This is y'all's podcast. It is only as good as y'all help us make it.
Here's one right here, Pat, from Connor Hagan. He said, "What's up? The awesome podcast and good info." He said, "Have y'all made an episode on just taking care of dogs in general hound health?" And which I know we have, but a lot of them are bits and pieces here and there. So we got that right there. He just sent that just a little bit ago.
Well, I'm glad he did, because that reminded me of something I wanted to talk to everybody about. I ain't said nothing good. The whole podcast has all been bullshit, but this is the real deal here. When it's cold, like them cold fronts we've been having, and most of y'all already know this, but some of y'all won't. Fresh water is more important in the wintertime than it is in the hot-ass summer.
Yes.
For dehydration for your dog. Them froze water bowls or whatever, make sure you got plenty of fresh water for them dogs to drink when it's 6 degrees, 19 degrees,
Amen.
30 degrees, or, whatever degrees. Coldest, I'm talking about cold motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So,
yes.
fresh water is more important then than it is when it's 100 degrees.
Yeah, that's
and y'all all know that. But there's some people out there that don't.
No, there's gonna be some that don't, Pat. Like for real, it's like if you just take and wet your dog food down, that'll help. If you got a dog that don't want to drink nothing, because man, we went through a period, especially with these rough dogs. It seemed like them rougher dogs, like them some bitches, would not drink nothing. And every winter, I'd have one or two. They was to the point of dehydration, damn wobbling, didn't have no energy, lethargic. Hell, they had plenty of food. They didn't even eat, and they just did not consume enough water, especially when like you said, when it's real cold.
Because a lot of times it's also a lot less humid when it's cold here.
Yeah.
And so just from the air, it'll wick it out of.
Yeah, to pull it out of. No, that's a good. I'm glad you brought that up. That's a good.
If you don't think the wind don't dry something out, you ain't never worked out west.
Hell no. Listen.
That wind blowing on that dog's hide, it dries him out like nobody's business.
You damn right.
If you ever rolled a bull, well, I never should say that like that. If you ever had anything to do with a bulldog, you know what dried out looks like. And you can have them too dried out, you can have them too wet. And they gonna look dried out in the wintertime with these north wind blowing 30 fucking miles an hour all the time.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. So
yeah, that's a good thing to bring up there, though.
I said that wrong.
No, Nathan gets on to me sometimes like, Dad, you gotta calm that shit down. And I'm like, well, shit. Sorry.
But I'm trying.
It's hard when you've done you that's the only thing you know for the past fucking 50 years.
That's all I know. And I'm sorry I don't have no good stories. I'm an old married man now, so
I'll tell you what we need to do, Pat. Here.
If I had one, I'd tell it, though. I ain't scared.
Oh, we know. We know.
I just think I will.
I got a few stories that I tell you, I can't tell them on here, but you'd be real proud of me.
Yeah.
You'd be real proud of me.
Hell yeah.
But now that's, and as soon as I go back through and look at some more questions and topics and something, so I'll let you know. And then, like I said, on the next one, we'll try to get a list of them going.
Yeah. I'm fixing to ship out about 10 or 15 puppies.
All right.
I ain't gonna keep no puppies. But I am geared up. I bought me a new 1-ton. I got me a trailer. Got me a side-by-side. So I was gonna start making some how-to videos put out there, but I got out in the woods today. I'm just old, y'all, and I don't know something going on with my legs. I had to have boogers and them come get me and help me get back to the side by side. I didn't walk about a quarter mile. If I'd had to go a mile, I'd probably be dead. But something ain't right with my legs. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe the diabetes. Lord knows I don't take care of myself like I should.
You gotta watch that shit.
I know. That's what everybody, they on my ass. They on my ass to go to the doctor right now, and I'm like, they ain't slow that big. Well, I had to cut my rubber boots off. Of me this morning.
Hey,
yeah,
take it from this.
Supposed to be swollen.
Take it from this old fat ass right here. I went outside one day off the porch. I just wasn't feeling good, and I woke up out there by the road.
Oh yeah.
And I said, "Fuck, what's going on?" And what it was. That's when I found out I knew it was my blood sugar going up and down or whatever.
Yeah.
But once I got it under control, man, I ain't gonna lie, it felt like I was 10 years younger.
Yeah,
I feel a lot better.
I know there's a couple of things that make me feel 10 years younger, but right now I can't get to them because I'm getting the evil eye steak eyes from across the room.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
She's kind of protective. I don't know why she would be protective of me like that.
I ain't no telling.
Practically a virgin.
Yeah, I know. You poor little old thing. You poor precious baby, you.
I know.
Well, Uncle, you got anything else you want to throw on there?
Man, that's about it.
Well, we was talking the other day. I was talking to Nate. We was talking about these podcasts and stuff, and hell, for a long time, man, we try to get 2.5 hours. Usually about an hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes. That's about the good of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
After that, you just you're repeating yourself. I feel like a lot of times we're just rambling on. We're just saying shit just to say it. So I think we just get the good out of it and we'll do another one.
The meat and potatoes.
That's
meat
right,
and
brother.
potatoes.
Well, listen, we appreciate you as always. Huh? Okay, I'm sorry. Nate was trying to tell me something I didn't hear. I don't know what he's saying in some sign language. Do it again.
He's probably on that phone with that story he's wanting to tell me.
Oh, look, it involves turning them babies loose. Let them see.
No, but what I was trying to say, I didn't want to mess you up. I was just trying to say, Pat, stay on here. Don't hang up on him.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Don't hang up on him and then do the outro. Leave him on here for the outro.
Okay, so don't hang up, Pat. I'm gonna do the outro.
You don't hang up.
Yeah, me. I don't hang up, Pat.
Don't hang up on Pat.
Fuck.
Oh, damn.
I don't know what am I talking about? That's why everybody loves listening to this shit.
Oh yeah.
Because listen, Nate ain't gonna edit that shit out. I know better than that.
Fuck no.
You know what I'm saying? What did the three-legged dog say when he walked into the bar?
Hell, I don't know.
He said, "I'm looking for the fella who shot my paw."
Oh my God. Hang up on me.
Hey y'all, we appreciate it. We're gonna we're gonna cut it off right now. Thank y'all for listening. Nate's got to talk to Uncle Pat on the flip. We love y'all.
Thank you. Hope you enjoyed that episode. If there's anything or anyone you'd like to hear on the podcast, or if you'd like to come hunt with us, don't hesitate to contact us at dixiedoggers01@gmail.com.